All right, now we are on to section 4. This is where you are going to be adding boys and girls. So for section 4, we're going to do 4A. We have 2/4 plus 1/4. And I like to just take out the word form and put in our fractions right here. And I'm going to show you the number line again. So we start at 0 and we go to 1. If your number is an improper fraction, you can go larger than 1 on the number line. Your 1 would just be in the half and you would stop at 2. For this one, we don't need that right now. We'll have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 1 makes 4/4. So we start with our first fraction, which is 2/4. And we are adding 1/4, which means we are going to the right. We want a larger number. So we do 1 hump for 1/4. And our fraction becomes 3/4. So 2/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. And we have to put that right back into word form. So we would put 3/4 right on that line. And once again, we have the same denominator here. So if you just cover up the denominator, you can do 2 plus 1 equals 3, making that our numerator, and you keep the same number as your denominator. And for 5, you will just add those two together. Remember, you can use the number line and add the humps, or you can just cover up those denominators and add the two numerators. Now let's go on to section 6, where we have our improper fractions. 6A has been done for you, where we have 3/5 plus 4/5. And they covered up the denominators again, and they added 3 plus 4, which is equal 7. And when they had 7/5 here, they made that into a number bond because our numerator is higher than our denominator, meaning it's an improper fraction. And they want, according to their directions, they want the mixed number. They don't want to keep the improper fraction. So in order to make this a mixed number, I need to know how many parts are making my whole. What is going to represent our 1? And you know you have a denominator of 5, and that's going to stay the same. And in order to cover my whole area model, I would need 5 parts shaded in. So 1 equals 5/5. And that becomes one of our bonds. Okay? And if I took away 5/5 from 7/5, it's like saying 7 minus 5. 5 is 7. I take away 5. I'm left with 2. That becomes my numerator. And my denominator stays the same at 5. Okay? So 5/5 would be 1, and you are left over with 2/5. Your mixed number is 1 and 2/5, as you can see for the one that they did for you. Let's try 6B together. And then I'm going to set you free to work on your own. For 6B, we have 4/4 plus 3/4. Now, we have the same denominator here. Both have 4, correct? So we cover them up, and we just do, what's 4 plus 3? 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 7/4. And now we can't leave it as an improper fraction, so we're going to take our 7/4, put it in our number bond to see our visual. There should be 2 sections coming out of your number bond. I need to know how many parts need to be shaded in to make a full area model. My denominator is 4, so 4 parts would need to be shaded in order to make 1. So over here, this is 4/4. And if I take away 4/4 from 7/4, I'm left with 3/4. And that's like saying our mixed number is 1 and 3/4. So this would equal 1 and 3/4 there for you. All right, I'm going to set you free. I hope you do really well with this, adding and subtracting of fractions. If you need any help, please feel free to reach out through email, Dojo. I will be calling a couple of you tomorrow to check in, see how you're doing. I hope you're all having a good time at home. Bye.